I'm here with Carron Nicol and her very handsome stallion, Mr Visto, winner at the Suffolk County Show. Carron, just find out a little bit more about him. Does he have a stable name?
No, we just call him Visto in the stable. He's named after his sire, which is Le Visto, which is ridden by Julianne Melchior, which has his curly mane. He's got a very unruly mane that is impossible to pull. It's the hardest mane to pull out I've ever seen in my life. So he now has it a middle parting, and he has it both sides. And if he has plaits, they're great big baubles. So we tend not to plait him.
And what's his temperament like? He seems very
calm, very calm. Not so keen on all the other horses passing his stable, unless it's a lady, of course. He enjoys his covering, and we collected some semen from him this week, which I did myself. I've done. Yeah, it's my second season collecting semen and sending it off, but he's proving quite popular for some of the show jumpers.
He does normally cover the mares himself.
Yes, he does. Yes.
Is the artificial insemination, is that a new thing?
That's a new thing for me. Okay. I haven't really got time for all this on top of everything, all my other duties,
sure.
But that proved successful this week.
And he's only 8 still,
He's only 8, which is very young for a horse at this level, because he was doing smaller classes, grade C classes last year. And he jumped up to this level very, very quickly. You don't have to do a little class to warm him up. You know, most horses, you need to jump a smaller class, maybe at the beginning of the show, to get them back into it. You can go straight in the 150. He's not fazed by anything. Even the water jump, and never has he stopped in his whole entire life. And even the water, you can just canter to it and he pops over. And we tried a dyke the other day for the first time at Wales and West. He'd never jumped a dyke, went through it like he'd done it all his life. So we're thinking possibly of aiming him for the Hickstead Derby this year, but not quite sure. Need maybe a little bit more practice before the day.
And that would be a big step. Grade C last year and Hickstead Derby this year would be very impressive.
A huge jump.
He looked in the class today. He did look quite tricky to ride.
Yes, he had a broken tooth recently, and my tooth man said that it might have to come out. The vet actually said they'd try and do him standing, and when they actually got to look at the tooth when he was heavily sedated, it was only bad at the top, and they filed it right down, and luckily it stopped causing a problem. He also had a huge lump under his chin, which came up last year. And it just grew and grew, and you thought, oh God, I don't know, it's some kind of tumour, and it turned out to be an ingrowing hair. And the vet did that standing, and it's now gone completely flat. He's got a bit of a droopy lip. I don't know why he's got a droopy lip.
Very relaxed, obviously.
And he's in my stable opposite Fantaland, so there's a little bit of competition there because they're both stallions.
He's very handsome stallion.
Yes, very handsome. And his young stock have taken after him. They're also very good looking. He's got a grey, Le Visto himself is grey, and he has a grey 4-year-old on the ground, and it's got the same crinkly mane and the same look. Everything looks like him in the face.
And what's he like to handle in the stables?
Oh, easy. He doesn't, most stallions nip and bite. No biting at all with him. You can do anything with him at all. He lies down in the stable. You could be cuddling him on the ground. He just loves people. Very, very easy.
And Hickstead Derby maybe this year, but what else will you be aiming him for?
Hopefully, the thought of going to Horse of the Year show on the wild card is very exciting. To get to compete with all the big people. Because we never, I don't think I'm not good enough to be there, but just...
Well, you're proving you are. You're top of the leaderboard in the stairway.
But it's just the horses and the time, and I am ultimately a producer of horses, and I do sell them.
Yeah.
And a lot of my horses have made top level, even gone to the Olympics, but I've always sold
horses
them.
And you produce and sell.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So it'd be lovely to keep this one and actually go as far as he could go. I feel that he could be an Olympic prospect for the future because he's so scopy. When he was 3 years old, he won the loose jumping championship in Scotland at Roallan, and he won the loose jumping championship in England as well.
And what height did that go to?
That was about probably 150 loose, and he just, right from the start, he exploded. But when he started off his career, I think the jumps were a little bit small for him, to be honest. He didn't really have to try.
Yes. Is he a careful horse?
Very, very careful. And he enjoys it. Really does enjoy jumping. Enjoys going out to the shows.
So if potentially Olympic horse, is it if someone offers you big money, do you feel you always have to say it's a business, isn't it?
It's my business, that's the trouble. Sort of pays the bills, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, well,
I hope that I can keep him. It's a good job now that my sister actually owns him.
oh really?
So don't do anything naughty. If she owns him, there's a stronger possibility that that I can keep him because she doesn't want to sell him.
Yeah. Well, we hope you do keep him. It'd be lovely to see you both rising up the ranks
Yes.
together.
Thank you
for
very
talking
much.
to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.